Excelsior, true believers! You're watching Laketoria Nights, a show where we talk about movies, TV shows, video games, and everything in between. I'm your mutant Kevin, joined by your galaxy patroller Andy, and the symbol of heroism CJ. So hello everybody.
I don't think anyone's going to believe that I'm the symbol of heroism, but hello everybody.
Sorry, my message takes a little bit longer because I'm all the way out in the galaxy.
Today, we're talking about the, I guess Loki and Scarlet Witch got their own TV series, or they're going to be getting their own 6-part miniseries, and I figured that today we would talk about what other Marvel hero in the MCU deserves their own 6-part series. And so the rules of this is you have to pick someone that's in the Marvel MCU, not a Marvel character that's already introduced.
Moon Knight ain't never gonna get a spin-off.
Here we go. So with all that said, I'm going to throw it to you, CJ. What MCU character deserves a 6-part series?
Okay. Dim the lights. Or dramatic effect. Like, you know, before they ask a question in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Like, dun.
So it should just go dark for a moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, this isn't going to be a 6-part series. This is going to be a lot longer than a 6-part series.
Well, that defeats the question, doesn't it?
No, because it's so good that you're just going to accept it.
It's only one 6-part series, and then they're getting a second season of it.
Okay.
There you go. And if you want to say, fine, if you want 6-part series, Kevin, it's going to be 6 seasons, and each season's apart. Imagine a Game of Thrones-like TV show, but it's the story on how Odin and Hela conquered the 9 realms.
So you're talking about like an Avengers BC thing.
Pretty much, you know, when Hela took down the paintings and the murals in Asgard, and you saw like the old murals of her and Odin conquering everything, retell that story and end it with how Hela got imprisoned because she became too bloodthirsty.
So you want to make a 6-season episode or 6-season TV show with Odin, Hela, and, you know, all the other players that are involved that ends with her being sealed off.
Yeah. Why not?
6 seasons.
Why not?
6 seasons.
No, it doesn't have to be 6 seasons. I was being sarcastic because you said 6 parts. It can be 2 seasons for all I care. But telling that epic story, or even if you did a 6-parter where each episode is like an hour and a half, whatever, who cares? But tell that story. That'd be an amazing story to tell.
Okay. I mean, I guess
when I say Game of Thrones style, I don't mean like to match it like Game of Thrones, but just like the effort and money that they put into a Game of Thrones episode, put that into this series.
You kind of want a Thor prequel as a 6-part or 12-part or whatever that kind of retells the story, and you get to see in depth all the battles and what really turned the tides for her. I guess.
You can see what made it, like her and her downfall. You see Odin and how he changed, what made him change. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot to be told there.
Okay. All right. I mean, yeah, I can see it. I would definitely watch it, and I would definitely. Well, I don't know.
You'd watch it.
Don't lie.
Okay, fine. No, I would have to watch it because it's kind of like, oh, you're a Marvel guy, you have to watch this, and I would sit down and watch it. Thor overall is not a comic that I would pick up and read right away unless something awesome was happening in it. But
no, that's fair.
I mean,
I'm sort of the same opinion.
And I agree with you on that. But I just feel like after watching Ragnarok and knowing that there's a history back there, I'm interested in going down that rabbit hole.
Okay. All right. So, what about you, Andy? What Marvel hero do you think should?
So, oh wait, it has to be a hero?
Doesn't have to be a hero character. Someone introduced in the MCU.
Because I was gonna say, not doing that.
Oh, okay.
I also look to Thor for this. I really want to see a 6-part series of the Grand Master and his roommate Daryl fleshed out.
You want to completely flesh out?
Yes. I would love that.
Wouldn't that be so good, CJ?
I would watch that all the time. Netflix, pick it up.
Wait. So it'd just be the Grandmaster just being a jerk to Daryl the whole time, and Daryl just doing whatever. But it kind of feels like Daryl would be the main character in that because it's why? Oh, so
it's literally got to be like my roommate, the demigod, kind of.
It's funny how Daryl gets rid of Thor and then ends up with the Grandmaster.
But I think the important thing is that at the end of every episode, someone gets melted.
Oh, like in Game of Thrones, how every season someone has to die?
Yeah.
Someone gets melted every episode? because it's a 6-parter. So I guess that wouldn't be so bad. It would be kind of funny though at the same time.
That pizza better get there in 30 minutes or less.
What I'm thinking.
What about my tip? Your tip? Don't ask for a tip from a guy who can melt you. What? Bam!
But I mean, would there be growth with the Grandmaster, or would it just be him continue being stuck in his own world?
Before you answer that, can there be growth with the Grandmaster?
I know.
Does he seem like a person that's gonna grow to you?
Well, that would be interesting if he grew as a person. Decides, you know what? It's not okay to melt people.
He called the Civil War on his planet a tie. After he clearly lost, he goes, all right, well, we'll just call it a tie.
But yeah, like, I want a cameo with the Collector, or, you know what I mean?
Just having someone, like, coming down, like, oh, hey, what are you doing here? What's going on?
I really love the idea that one night Daryl really has to go to bed early for a meeting, and the Grandmaster and the Collector, or, like, the Collector comes over, and he and the Grandmaster throw this huge rager with all these, like...
all these aliens coming in into
his apartment and shit.
No, that would be good. I'd want to see that. That would be hilarious. I would seriously...
At that party, Howard the Duck has to be there.
Of course. That's a staple. He'd have to be there drinking, flirting with some girl, selling some other story or whatever. Yeah, okay.
Just trying to get my beak wet.
I don't know. I think I like that. And that would be a good 6-parter right there, fleshed out.
Yeah. That's like the perfect miniseries.
Oh. All right. Well, then I guess mine I also pulled from the Thor universe as well, but it was more for Valkyrie, and it wouldn't be so much what happened in the past, it's what she's doing moving forward. And I would love to see a 6-parter with her just kind of traveling the galaxy, doing her thing, kind of like, all right, well, I got you all set up, Thor, and for whatever reason, she just leaves. She doesn't really stay in the
new Asgard?
Asgard. I'm like, Valhalla is heaven. Never mind.
She didn't stay in death.
She didn't stay in death, you're right. Asgard. She wouldn't stay with the new Asgard. She would just leave and go off, and it'd be kind of like, you know how the Guardians is, where they go and do crazy adventures and it's fun like that, but it'd just be her and maybe someone else, maybe Kronk, I don't know. Is his name Kronk? Is it Kronk or Konk? Or
I do have a question for you. Where the hell did they go?
I don't know. I think they were
on the ship when Thanos' ship appeared.
Yeah, but they said that they got away. They said that she and Kronk... Is it Kronk? I can't remember his name now, but
Krog?
She said that... What was her name?
I think it's Krog.
Krog. Her and Krog got some of the people away and left. So they were distracting. I think... See, I feel like... they might have been. I was like... But I feel like Thor and Loki and Hulk just kind of stayed behind to, I guess, give them time to leave.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
Kevin, I don't want to steal this, but just to go back, I figured out the ending for his show. You know how Daryl has a girlfriend?
Yeah.
She gets dusted as he's proposing to her.
So this would be in the middle of the Infinity War, or they're proposing, and now that would be the thing where after they've been talking and after he's grown as a person and said it's not okay to melt people, you have my whatever, and it'd be something like, no, don't get married, then we won't be friends, and then she gets dusted and he's like, oh my god, yay, we can be friends again.
And he just reverts
back. Knowing
Axel.
Jeff Goldblum, he'd have to say something witty like, oh, so Thanos did get those stones. So that's the stones Thanos was talking about. Huh.
Yes.
Well, Daryl, better get a broom. We're going to have a party later. Don't want to mess.
That's terrible. But yeah, well, going back to my scene with the Valkyrie going on crazy adventures.
When you started talking about Thanos, I realized the untapped potential.
Yeah, I feel like the Valkyrie, watching her going on crazy adventures, Guardian-style-esque adventures, maybe not as like the Guardians, something similar to it in a 6-part series.
Guardians?
Stop smiling. But yes, I would want to see Valkyrie in a 6-part series.
I think all 3 of these shows need to be greenlit immediately.
I think it's really funny to me. There are so many characters in the Marvel Universe, and we all chose stuff from Thor. And I think that's because we all want it to be better.
Well, the third one was better, and it's funny because all the stuff we're pulling from was what they did in Ragnarok. It was the Game of Thrones-esque. When you find out who the villain is, you're like, well, I want to learn more about that. The Grand Master at the end and what happened to him, and like, well, I want to see him afterwards. And Valkyrie, they're going, you know what? She's kind of a badass character. I want to see her doing other things. This is all from the third Thor movie, so I guess that says something about where they're going. Okay, I guess we're gonna end it then. Yeah, we kind of got that all out there. It's there.
I just don't got nothing else.
I was like, yeah, well, whatever. So then I'm gonna end it. You guys have anything to say before we head on out?
I do have an honorable mention.
Okay, go for it.
Remember Powerless?
Yes.
I feel like Marvel could do something like that better. One that doesn't get canceled.
As so long as Ron Funches is still on it.
I'm just saying, like, that show Powerless was, like, unique and awesome.
Isn't that what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was in the first season, though?
No, because they had powers.
Not in the first season.
Yeah, but they were, like, doing things, like, not just working at Stark Enterprises and seeing things happen.
Yeah, but in Powerless, they were working for Bruce Wayne's cousin.
Which is hilarious. Yeah, right, like, see, here's the thing. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is serious and has a serious tone to it. I'm saying do something like Powerless that's a comedy.
You want a comedy with normies just dealing with what's going on.
Be like people working for Stark.
Yeah.
You know, I guess you could do that with the MCU, but I'm pretty sure they have something like that. Or maybe it was just a short. I don't know. The future Kevin will know, so I'm not worried. Okay, so any final words before we head out? CJ, was that your final word?
Yeah, sorry, I was just looking behind me in case there was a future Kevin that could come back in time and like appear in my room and tell me not to do something tomorrow. Whatever, I don't know.
He would smack something out of your hand and go, knock it off, and then disappear. That's what the future Kevin would do.
I'd be so pissed off.
Okay, Andy, any final words?
Nope. See you from space.
I want to thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification button. This is CJ, Andy, and Kevin signing off. Be sure to watch more movies and play all the video games.